There we go. Welcome back, everyone, to more Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny. So, last time I tried to, did a demon just spawn in the room? Yes, it did. I don't remember where I left off here. Last time we did the gameplay segment for Kotaro and Oyu. I was trying to trigger the one with Eke, but it just ended up not happening. I guess I ended up with so much friendship with certain characters that it kind of, with Oyu and Kotaro, that it kind of killed the attempt, because Eke, I guess, is just not quite friendly enough with us yet. So, Eke's scene ended up not happening. There's a lot of hidden mechanics built around that. I'm not entirely sure of all of them. Oh, jeez. I do apologize for the brief stream and restream. Had a bit of an issue with my streaming and recording equipment. I also just found out something incredibly bad about 2K games that I feel like anybody who watches this in the future should probably know. Apparently 2K has updated their terms of service, which means I will be removing XCOM from my game system. From my PC, because, and I may just remove my Bioshock Infinite copy that is on my PC, because they have adjusted terms of service in order to bypass legality. They have tried to turn their 2K membership system into spyware, and yeah, I am not going to allow them to just kind of steal and leech all of my personal data illegally, which is exactly what that would be doing. It would be stealing all of my information without my consent or my allowance. And the way they technically circumvent that is they say that it's in the terms of service that you forfeit your right to, you know, argue against or reject that. I am not forfeiting my right to argue against or reject this, and this was an update to their terms of service that was made very, very recently. I'm not sure what they were smoking when they did this. There are several companies that have tried to do this lately. Virtually all of them have ended up losing out on a lot of legality over it. What's up, Liz? So, I'm really not entirely sure what they think they're doing here. I've always felt like it is an incredibly bad move to do something like this to your consumer. Because what it seemed to do, taken almost word for word, I'm paraphrasing slightly, but almost word for word from their own computer bank, was it steals your and monitors your personal information, This includes your credit card information, your debit card information if you put it on there, what purchases you might have made or might not have made. It includes your IP address, your email address, your actual address, your physical address, if you have put that on there, in addition to your IP address. So there's two ways that anybody who hacks a 2K account now can steal your IP address or steal your physical location. And all they have to do is hack a 2K account now. It steals your purchase history illegally. And this is all illegal. I'm gonna point this out now. All of this is illegal. This is not something that, if I recall correctly, anybody was technically allowed to put in their terms of service, because this violates your right to your personal privacy. So if you agree to the terms of service update, your account can also be banned for something as simple as having a VPN. So if you have a VPN, which most PC-heavy gamers have VPNs nowadays, they can ban you from all 2K systems. Modding your games is considered a bannable offense, so your 2K account can be banned for modding your game. Low-key, everything does this, so it's not much to worry about. Here's the thing. The companies that do actually do that, this is actually something to worry about, and here's why. Those companies don't waive your right to catch them for legality in their terms of service. And I know they don't, because this is the first I am hearing of a company that has tried to do this in their terms of service itself and thinks that they will be successful. Because virtually every company that's tried to do that in their terms of service, they see mass unsubscriptions and people stop buying their stuff. And they're left with the few people who will put up with it. Instagram is 10 times worse. I don't have Instagram. I barely even tolerate Facebook being on my fucking phone, and that's just to keep up with some of my relatives. I'd have deleted Facebook a long-ass time ago if I didn't need that to help keep up with some of my relatives and whatnot. Speaking of which, I need to call my nephew sometime this week. I'll probably have to do that tonight. Ow. Asshole. But they can steal, if a 2K account gets hacked now, they can steal your IP address, your physical street address, your email, your credit and debit card information, your purchase history, your web history. All of this information is now stealable by these people. And all they need to do is, they can also tell what other systems you have attached to your PC as well, doing this, by the way. Because they can now take all of your connected systems information and all of your purchase history, your web history, your YouTube history, anything and everything that you might have put on any digital system. All of it. Fuck my web history. They can now take any of it and all of it, and they will. The issues that I have with that are numerous. First of all, virtually every company has been hacked at this point that can be, that has any form of public digital system. And what this means is information on that scale should no longer be required on any digital system, because every digital system that has claimed that it is impregnable has now proven that it is in fact not impregnable. And people have been busted with this.
Dubé, ready?
But any 2K system now, like creating a 2K account will get you will get you hacked in the worst way now. It's awful. Like, this is psychotic levels of data mining right here. As long as they don't touch my private collection, I'm fine. Here's the thing, everything that's on your PC with the update to those 2K terms of service account that would be private, that you could actually give them legal action for touching, you now no longer can give them legal action for touching it. Like, this is just fucked up. Like, why does every company need to do this anymore? Why does every single company need to take all this fucking information? You don't need this information. You haven't needed this information for years. Now all of a sudden I'm supposed to believe you do. Like, they could look up if you have watched pornography, what types you've watched, and even create services built around that. And use that on you. And they can ban you just for something as simple as having a VPN. Make a game that's built for my kinks, please. I don't think you want them to do that. Whoa. Okay, this might trigger Magoichi's scene if we're friendly enough with him. I very much hope that it does. I just don't know if it will. I want to show off Magoichi's gameplay. Why not? Penis Man, is he here? Holy shit, the Muraito is at max level, and that is its ultimate attack. It takes 2 full ultimates to kill these guys? Now they claim their goal is to gear this for advertising, so they know what to advertise to you and what not to that they make for products. Here's the thing though, tons of companies get busted illegally selling that information all the time.
What are you doing?
Hi guys.
Stop it. Don't stop me, you don't know this woman. Wait!
Kotaro! Kotaro!
There must be a trick.
Yeah.
Huh? I got it. I won't let her get away.
Kotaro!
God damn it, Kotaro. I'm surrounded. Fuck off. Give me those shrooms. I could feel the aggression from that guy. Ow. I must go now and catch up to Fox, because he's got some of his classes to adept level, and I must get them all before he does. The petrification bullet that Guildenstern created is an astounding weapon. Anyone who is hit by this bullet becomes frozen like a stone statue. Then they can easily be crushed into pieces and scattered, or they can be displayed like a nice ornament. As a precaution, Guildenstern created the Great Powder to counteract the bullet's effect, which he stored inside a bamboo tube. There is nothing to fear with a weapon this magnificent. Now to start mass production! Tokechiro Kinoshita.
They probably set a trap. I'll go first. Jubei, watch carefully.
You need to follow his exact motions, by the way, because he'll get you around the traps. The Kotsui Volume 3. Thank you. Ow! I blew that last one up on purpose. Ow! What the fuck? Ah! Ah! Fuck! Fuck! I've got to kill him to kill the archers. Jesus. Ow, that hurt. Fuck off. Couldn't really do anything there, jeez. Great powder tube. Tokichiro's mistake. Okay, yeah, Magoichi's not gonna show up. Ow! Jesus, ow! Damn it. What did I do wrong? I guess I wasn't able to give Magoichi enough of the gifts that he really wanted. Fuck. There we go. Power jewel. Secret medicine. Some of these people you save, they will have something interesting to say. Some of them don't really have anything particularly interesting to say. Some of them will give you an item. Most of them don't. Medicine. Goodbye. I'm gonna go back and make sure I freed everybody. That's not the direction I wanted to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. I would also like to apologize to everybody who has to watch my my videos on Alien Isolation, because I get really angry when I finally get to the core and the nest. I'll take those souls. Those belong to me now. Give me that. Aha! I knew I missed at least one. If you have high enough friendship with Magoichi, when you get to this point, Magoichi shows up and he actually saves you. He'll go through a combat sequence where he has to take out all of the Genma that are in here and get the great powder off of Tokachiro. I'm not sure how that technique actually hit him. I'm just glad that it did. What? I might actually be able to do the rest of Wolfenstein here now, because I've got an updated thing that works better. Hi! The game brought you guys back. Intentionally blows himself up a bunch of times just for comedy. What, you thought there was a reason beyond being funny? There isn't. I took a lot of damage from that. Okay, no. Okay, there we go. That got it off. God damn it. Ah, God. Archers, man. They're like one of the deadliest enemies in the game, because there's not really a whole lot you can do. And it sucks whenever you don't get to activate those character moments, because when you don't get to activate everybody's character moments... And I did a perfect run-through of Onimusha 2 a while back, where I got all 4 characters to high friendship, and I got to see the entirety of all of their arcs. That just randomly didn't happen this time. I don't know what I could have done, like... Tier 3 Hyojin Yari! And now we're gonna pump a crap load of souls into the Senpumaru, and ooh, more than halfway there. Now I'll be able to use the Hyojin Yari. Many people might ask who Tokachiro Kinoshita is supposed to be. Historically speaking, that man was Hideyoshi Toyotomi. Hideyoshi was going to take over after Nobunaga was dead. Nobunaga was, and historically Hideyoshi is the one who takes over after Nobunaga dies, because he is inevitably, historically speaking, Nobunaga is inevitably betrayed and killed at Honnoji. Give me all them delicious, delicious souls. Spears, disturbingly good against demon ninjas. Don't ask me why, they just are. Blue necklace. That's the second necklace I've got. I'm just gonna give him a bunch of unique mushrooms. Why though? Why they like this? Okay. Kotaro, you okay? You coming down from that little hallucinogenic high there, bro? Fire arrows. Why though? Why they like this? What do you mean? Why who like this?
Nobunaga? I hate you!
Okay. Pickled vegetables.
Don't look at me like that. I had no choice.
You said don't ask why they just are. Oh. This bastard pawn, bro. Are you having trouble? You opened the fortune cookie. Your fortune good. You recovered a bit of your health. Oh, wow. He can give you fortune cookies and random fortunes can happen? That's incredible.
Hi, my name is Kotaro.
What?
Oh, that was
Why
creepy.
are you looking at me like that?
Because you just said something to me in a really creepy way. Funa sushi. He's giving me a lot of random food items. This green fucker fish doesn't want to show up.
I
Okay.
have so much to tell you.
Normal bullets? Yes, I'm feeding a I'm feeding a young man who is a child at heart a bunch of
My
hallucinogens.
name is Kotaro.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Do you realize what you just said? Do you realize how creepy it was? Raw fish. Sushi! Alright, I'll stop feeding Kotaro hallucinogenic mushrooms. Okay. That wasn't my intention at all. Okay, let's just head back that way, because that way actually leads out of here. For anyone wondering, this spear is modeled after a Yari spear that was somewhat famously said to have been wielded by Sanada Yukimura, who was the last Sengoku hero. Don't worry, if you keep fishing, sooner or later the damn thing will pop up. Enter the light. Stop your shit. Hey, look, more hallucinogenic mushrooms I can feed my friends. This is why everybody secretly loves Jubei. He's got the drugs. And he's the life of the party.
Jubei, ready? Booma!
Oh, shit! Shit! Fuck off. Oh.
Piece of cake.
See you later, Kotaro. I'm glad you had fun. Of course this area got smashed to pieces. I'm not sure why they reused this entire sequence and area. It feels kind of weird to reappropriate these assets. But I guess they could, since Nobunaga would still technically be in this region. Okay. I will just impale you properly. Bad dog. Did you stop being an asshole, asshole? I feel like those have less souls in them now than they ever did. Those little soul holders. It's a little obnoxious. Jubei burns through a lot more souls to upgrade his stuff than ow. Impalement. Ow. 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 Why didn't I hit him? There. Jesus. It didn't let me hit him the first 3 times. A book. Hunting schedule. Oh my god, I found one! One more to go! Oops, I did not read that book. Recruitment for Shingen Takeda of Kai Province. Expected date March 1573 human calendar. Those who enter will receive 500 human bodies as a special bonus. Registration ends on the full moon of February or when the list is full. Following is a tentative schedule after the Takeda hunt. August 1573 Echizenodani Castle. March 1574 Ishiyama Hongan Temple. September 1574, Issei Nagashima. December 1574, Kishu Saiga. This schedule is subject to change based upon the performance of the Takeda hunt. So, yeah, they're going to be hunting a lot of humans and eating them. Just a hair before I hit the tier 3 on the Senpu Moto. I swear to God. Alright, pull back my my nasty, powerful ice spear. I love the design of this weapon. Funny, I remember this place being blown up. Hi. Ow. Stop stabbing me. You know, if you guys didn't kill humans so indiscriminately, I wouldn't have to kill you. Smack that dumbass right down on the floor. Unique mushrooms. Because we need more hallucinogens. Hi, guys! How about no? How about no? Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog. More artwork. Book of Fortinbras. Although Lord Nobunaga was killed in Okahazama, he rose from the dead by the power of the demons. With the help of Fortinbras, Nobunaga then tried to exterminate the Saito clan of Mino Province. But the Oni warrior Samanosuke Akechi stopped his evil plan. When the king of the demons, Fortinbras, met his untimely fate at Inabayama Castle, Nobunaga's evil ambitions also came to an end. No one could have imagined that Fortinbras would be defeated. It was the worst crisis the demons ever faced, but it was Nobunaga who saved them. Although he was originally a human, Fortinbras saw his potential. and soon Nobunaga created order from the chaos and became the king of the demons. He destroyed the Saito clan of Mino province and is now ready to conquer the entire world. So even though Samanosuke actually stopped him in the last game, he rallied, rebuilt, and took them down anyway. The Golden Evil Statue. As of today, the Golden Evil Statue is complete. The statue is made up of roughly 6,000 tons of gold. When I first saw Guildenstern's design specifications, I could not fathom why Lord Nobunaga wanted this statue, but now that it's complete, I understand and am confident that the statue shines with a dignity that will entice humans to worship it. Humans love nothing more than to idolize those who they consider above themselves. While 14 Bras tried to rule humans with force, Nobunaga, being human himself, understands how the little maggots think, what their weaknesses are. Under his rule, we have enjoyed many ceremonies and sacrifices. This statue will allow us to feast upon even more delicious flesh. Lord Nobunaga is a genius. I'm gonna flip a table in a minute. So, yeah, demons are looking to chow down. Oh, hey, I didn't think this would come back to be useful. Yeah, you're welcome, dipshits. This is the stupidest puzzle ever introduced into these games. The King of Diamonds. Solve all tablet puzzles. Yeah. Onigashima the Blood Pond. Okay. Special magical liquid. Because I need more magic drugs. Oh my fucking god, finally. She got the freaking fish! She got the fish!
You must have missed me.
Not really. I didn't have a whole lot of time to miss you. Considering I keep bumping into Kotaro literally every fucking where I go.
That was fun.
Everywhere I go, Kotaro always knows and follows me like he's got his fucking nose stuffed up my ass. I don't want to be too mean to Kotaro. Map maniac. Collected all maps. Kotaro is actually... I love Kotaro. And here is the final form of Senpumaru! And now we will begin funneling all of our remaining souls into Tokotsui. Because I now have nothing better to spend them on. That is a New York phone number, and I don't know anybody who lives in New York. I also just went the wrong direction. Hi! Holy Ally McBeal. Oh my god. I am not gonna get trapped in this shit. I am, however, gonna kick his ass. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I saw that. At the last second, but I saw that. This game really wants me to get my friends high. High on shrooms. Get freaking trashed, Johnny. These guys are not actually that tough. The only issue that really they have is that when you find them, you typically find them in large, obnoxious numbers. Oh. Okay. There we go. Just look at the puzzle, use your head, you'll be fine. You'll figure it out. You're not an idiot. All the time. I heard that guy spawn when I started touching the chest, and I'm like, let me guess. Now, this area exists to act like a kind of mini labyrinth. I don't really know why, because the game gives you the map right there. So, if you somehow get caught off guard by one of these guys, it really is your own fault. If you miss the actual treasures, it's entirely your fault. If you can't find your way out, it's entirely your own fault because you elected not to use the map. And you kind of want to go all the wrong fucking directions anyway, because every single one of the wrong directions has an item that you want to collect. May as well show off the Senpumaru as well. Scarlet Key. No, I didn't want to go back downstairs. Damn it. Fuck. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything else. Oh, this is that room I couldn't get into before. Now I've unlocked the door. The Scarlet Key. I believe there was a door somewhere in here that I could not access. And I think I know where it is. The main issue that I have with the Senpumaru, honestly, it's literally a somewhat altered Shippu'u. And the Senpumaru has the exact same fighting style. It's like the developers really didn't know how to differentiate the weapons and create a new wind weapon, which makes very little sense to me, because the developers proved on multiple occasions that in the series that they can, and they proved that they can make another type of wind melee weapon in Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. when Samanosuke finds a Odachi class katana to act as his wind weapon. I actually hate his very first weapon that he gets in that game. Hi. Hi. Oh my god. Ow. I'm trying to abuse the shit out of my charge attacks with these guys, and that's really not how you fight them. You can fight them that way, but you don't. A, you don't need to, and B, as you can see, a lot of what it does is just gets you hurt. Ow! I'll take that. This door is also locked from the other side. Okay. There's got to be another area of the Onigashima that I haven't gone to yet. Because the Scarlet Key goes to that door, if I recall. Yeah, there's a door that had eyeballs somewhere here in the Onigashima. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We're getting close to our final fight with Gogen Dantes. Apparently somebody tried to post a link and got busted. By Nightbot. People really need to quit posting links in my goddamn chat. God damn it. Ew. Trying to get rid of all of these damn alligator swordsmen. Ow! Every time I go somewhere, they... Ah! I didn't even see that one! What a dick! Ow! Stop poisoning me! Ow. That moment where you've lost all patience with these assholes. Jesus. Alright. Those are some big mother truckers. Ow! Okay. Maybe I need to use that light path in the wall. Shit. Bridge of Darkness. That went clean through him. Rude. That's all I need. Right in the butt cheeks. Tokotsui evolves! It is now a slightly bigger and heavier hammer. Ow. Ow! Okay. So I went the wrong direction this way again, too. Bullshit. Excuse me? Yeah, that's what I thought. Ooh. Don't even. You're not opening that fight with your frickin' head slam attack. Okay. This is the wrong way, so... Probably shouldn't have let me do that. What about going down this way? Aha! Oh, there are archers here. And the game really wants me to target the big, annoying robot and piss him off while I'm being shot. Yeah, I saw where that bullshit was going in a hurry. Get boom shakalaka. Oh! Oh. Excuse me? He's shooting at me through the environment. My arrows don't work like that. Just gonna stab the shit out of you, you jerk. How rude. And then the scarlet key goes here. And the lock ward is removed.
Tokochiro!
Silence!
Let me go!
It's our Lord's order. Get away. Oh! Ouch. I can't protect you if you keep defying our Lord.
I don't think anybody wants your protection.
Are you all right?
What is it?
Jubei, I have to go back to Odani Castle. Jubei, I...
Come on, Oyu. Tell him who you are.
Actually, Oyu is not my real name. I am Oichi.
Oichi? You mean that Oichi, wife of the Lord of Odani Castle? Nagamasa Asai? And the sister of Nobunaga?
After I got married 2 years ago, I learned that my husband had 3 daughters from his past wife. I felt betrayed. I wanted to leave. But I learned that my brother Nobunaga was trying to ruin the Asai clan. Once I became a member of the Asai family, I thought I should stop my brother. So I went to Gifu Castle and tried to take his life. That's when I met you. After that, nothing else mattered to me. Only you. You. But now I can admit that I'm being selfish. You said that your mother is your mother, no matter what. Blood or no blood. My 3 daughters are waiting for me. I have to return.
I do not remember if Nagamasa historically actually had children from a previous marriage before Oichi.
Oyu.
This is the most dignified version of Oichi that I have actually seen in fiction, believe it or not. Next to the portrayal of her in Neo. Specifically Neo 2, as I do not believe you ever run into her in Neo 1. No, you don't, because she's dead by then, actually.
Huh?
Here we go, Jubei! It's game over for both of you!
How do you know how to fuck with Oni technology, can I ask? How did he even know that trap was there? Unless, of course, he was told that by the demons, but I don't know if they told him that. Alright, let's continue adding on to Dokotsui. Because it's the last thing to upgrade. And when I show off its Tier 3 power, you guys are probably actually going to enjoy it. Secret medicine. I must have missed some of the gifts that I needed to give Magoichi and Eke, because they have Tier 2 armor sets, and all I was able to find was the footwear they were supposed to have. But I didn't get their actual chest pieces. Gogen Dantes. He is the greatest swordsman of all the demons. He moves gracefully like a dancer, yet strong like a storm. He has conjured a barrier like a steel wall around himself, which to this day has yet to be broken. Only the sacred flute has a chance to defeat his incredible barrier, and only a swordsman who has the blood of the Oni can play this flute. This is the game giving you a very heavy-handed hint. Hey, dumbass, remember that flute we stuffed into your fucking inventory a long while back? You know this thing? Remember it, because you're about to need it.
You are...
Dantes.
Are you all right? You don't have to be thankful. It is quite natural for men to save weak women.
Oyu is anything but weak, you fucking asshole.
Stay back.
Actually, I would argue that Oichi could kick your ass. All I would need to do is remove the barrier.
Now, this is the battle that I've been waiting for. The final round. My name is Guggen Dantes, the greatest swordsman of all demons.
Whatever. You saved her. At least that was honorable.
Thank you. My name is Guggen Dantes, the greatest swordsman of all demons.
Little
Can we
dabber.
get on with this?
I'm all yours. En garde!
Well, his invincible barrier bullshit's gone. Now, if only he'd actually allow me to hit him. Oh my god! Ow! Ow! Oh my god! Okay, that was a mistake. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get to block that in time. Ow! Ow. Now you have dispelled his barrier. Don't think that makes him helpless. He can still block, and he actually is one of the fastest bosses in the game. Ow. Damn it. And he shows it with how, like, ridiculously quick a lot of his attacks are. Oh my god. Yeah. I love how you're super armoring through my attacks, but can you stop that? Because it's rude. I don't like that he gets super armor when he executes certain light attacks like that. Because it means that even when you should be safe to attack him, you are not. And it's almost never your fault. That had to have done a shitload of damage to him. You may have noticed that he just had the ability to dodge out of the lightning magic attack of Buraito. He can technically do that for any one of your magic attacks. Ow. Defeated Guggen Dantes. Stop doing JoJo poses! I wonder if he wasn't a big JoJo Bizarre Adventures reference for the manga. I don't know how old that show is.
Magnificent. You've become so strong.
Dantes.
So impressive. Now, please do one thing for me, Jubei. Tell me my name.
Your name is Gogandantis, the greatest swordsman of all the demons.
Thank you, Jubei.
Obtained the respect orb. And that is it for Gogandantes, the greatest swordsman of all the demons. He is, in fact, dead, gone, and is not coming back. Thank freaking God I don't have to watch that idiot dab ever again. Gogandantes is very much... And it's bizarre to say this, but he's very much a Genma version of a chivalrous knight. Because he actually does seem to believe to some degree in the code of chivalry. He saved Oyu for Oichi for no real knowable reason other than his own particular whim. He said it's natural for men to save weak women. I don't know if he actually believes that, or if he said that to gaslight her, or if he said it because he's an asshole. Oh, no. God damn it. Well, I think I saw another chest over here. I'm having pizza. Hey, pizza. Herb. I don't really know what to say about Gogandantes, other than, you know, take a look at what he showed off. Pretty much everything you could ever want to know about the guy was right there. Oh! Joy. Okay. Doink. 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 Oh, oops. Okay, I think I know what I did wrong. Doink. Doink. There we go. See the pics I posted about DDD? No, not yet. That's still not my maximum health and magic, by the way, because I haven't gotten the trophies for those yet. Okay, now. Let's actually go up this damn ladder this time. I like how the game shows you that chest, because it really doesn't want you to miss what's in that chest. Also, can I say this again? I really like Jubei's fully upgraded outfit. I don't really have a reason to break those, I just wanted to. Oh. Bro, so cringe. I'm streaming? Can I give her some shrooms? Oh, it won't let me give her anything right now. So, activating the respect orb does this.
What's this?
You're doing well. Even the impenetrable Odani Castle is no match for this battleship. By now, the Oda clan has made their way to Odani Castle. Our victory is sealed!
What? Hey, wait!
Get out of my way, you assholes! I'm not done kicking his ass! Peter Payne is coming in 2 weeks. About a week after that, you get Maleficent and Sleeping Beauty. You also get to dive back into Forgotten storyline and progress with her. Coming this year, we got Inside Out characters coming in at the end of summer. Going through probably get some more characters from the Beauty and the Beast realm. And then Cinderella at the end of the year. Oh boy. It's Disney's Dreamlight Valley. It's a game. It's a mobile game they have. She's talking about all the additions that are coming to it. That's a lot of content.
What's this?
Actually. We have almost maxed out every single Onimusha weapon we have. It's not a mobile game. I believe it exists on mobile as well.
We may be able to catch the flying boat with this.
Evacuate explosion area immediately. Okay. No.
Jubei,
Damn it. I must get this door open.
I'll help you.
Amy wants cuddles. You are saved from my wrath.
Jubei, try the right handle. I'll try the left handle in the opposite direction. Let's go.
It's literally a puzzle this simple. Don't overthink it, guys. Just rotate your sticks in the opposite directions.
We did it.
It's open.
Let's go.
What do we do now?
Trust me.
How the fuck did he know that you needed to get underneath that?
Jubei, watch out!
Hang on. Now, let's go.
All right.
Pretty advanced for feudal Japan. Yeah, basically watch this while showering and shaving. Ah, nice. As far as the advanced tech, this is Oni technology. I'm pretty sure the demons co-opted it a little bit, but most of this is all Oni tech. The Oni clan were very technologically capable. I'm gonna save this so that I don't have to go through that entire scene again. This is the Oni Genbu. Oh, bloody bloody hell. Okay. There we go. Magic jewel. That's still not as high as that goes. Holy shit, dude. Oh, no, you don't. Nope. I will trash you like a dumpster fire. Anybody else want some? I don't know how the hell he heard all that fighting and didn't figure out I was here, but alright. That was pretty stupid. God damn, son. Oh, yeah. This fucking sequence. Ow. I got hit by an explosion. That was unpleasant. Oh! Oh my god, okay. Ow. Ow. Now, the aggravating thing about these guys is that they deal a lot of damage, they take a lot of damage, but they do have an Achilles heel. That Achilles heel is that they drop a shitload of souls. So, if you're getting your ass kicked by them, you can usually recover a fair bit of what you've lost. Fighting them is pretty much mandatory just because this is one of the last chances you'll have to build up souls in preparation for one of the final areas in the game. Ow! Oh, hell no. I want all those souls. Most notably, I wanted the health. Bullets, okay. Rude. Ugh. Alright. That sucked.
Tokishiro!
So, the cockroach is still alive.
Jubei!
Take the steering wheel.
What? But I don't...
Just do it!
But I don't know how to drive this thing! Yeah, neither does he, darling.
Oh,
Also, somebody's got to kick this guy's ass.
no matter what you do, Donny Castle will fall.
What?
You know that the strong will always prey upon the weak. However hard you try, Lord Nobunaga will conquer the entire country. You should just give up now.
Silence! It is
His
the first
face
order
looks
to
like a
make you
fucking
Stop
toy!
all demons in the underworld. Now, prepare yourself, Tokachiro!
Wait. If you really want this ship, I shall give it to you. I've even got a surprise for you. Enjoy your ride.
Watch out!
That was a near miss!
Udani Castle will fall.
Well, cavalry aren't very good at castle sieges.
I must
so
do something.
Not necessarily. Hey, what's this button do?
What is this? We can attack with this.
Do you know what you're doing?
We must have faith. Anyway, we must do whatever we can to stop Oda's army. See? Nothing to it. Curse that, Tokijiro. There's only one way out of this. Head for Gifu Castle.
Gifu Castle?
Nobunaga must die. Come on! Oyu!
Jubei!
Oyu! Oyu!
That was a problem. Okay, everybody. We are approaching the final fight of the game. There's only a couple of bosses left. Tokichiro's third memo. Walking library, collected all files. Oh wow. I'm a genius! I gave the scale of the fish ornament to the guard on the roof to keep the tower, so that neither humans, the Oni clan, nor even demons will be able to enter the demon base. Signed, Tokichiro Kinoshita! Right. And that makes you a genius. Sure. Oh. I expected there to be someone there. I'm back in so few time. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to finish the game this stream. If we do, I'll have to make the stream run long, which I'm honestly not opposed to doing. I've been enjoying this. I'm only sad I didn't get to show off Eke and Magoichi's gameplay segments. I've also been playing the new content in V Rising a little bit. I figured out what they did in order to create the new content. They restructured the game a little bit. This room is tiny and seems entirely pointless. It's not as pointless as you think it is. And that's why. We're going to go back into this room, because we don't need to fight that guy yet. Then, you use the purple wedge. Now, if you guys remember, the red, the blue, and the green wedges were used to enter 3 spots in the Phantom Realm. The purple wedge activates the final Phantom Realm! And it is here, where we will acquire the final weapon in Jubei Yagyu's arsenal. Pretty sure he couldn't have hit you with that. I don't like the way the lock-on system works. This Phantom Realm holds... have you played Stalker 2 yet? No, I have not. This Phantom Realm, though, holds Jubei Yagyu's most powerful weapon. If you'll remember in the previous game, we had to go through a very long Phantom Realm to unlock the Bishamon Ocarina, which allowed us access to the Bishamon sword, which was the most powerful sword in the game for Jubei, or for Samanosuke Akechi. This Phantom Realm is the equivocation for Jubei Yagyu. The Phantom Realm appears in every single Onimusha game. In every one of the games, it is effectively the same thing. It's a special area that has what every character needs in order to acquire their ultimate gear. It's used a little bit differently in this game than it is in most others. In Onimusha Blade Warriors, the Phantom Realm is exclusive to humans, not Genma, and the Phantom Realm is used to not only train up relatively weak characters to high levels and get them very powerful upgrades. The Phantom Realm also exists as a weapon unlock tool You have to clear all of the floors of the Phantom Realm in Blade Warriors to acquire the ultimate weapons of virtually every single human character that exists in the game. It's not a particularly difficult task once you figure out the game's I don't know. I've considered playing Stalker. I just haven't yet because I'm not really sure if I want to or not. I'm told it's a good game. And it probably is one of those games I should get my hands on. We're looking at streaming Doom: The Dark Ages now, but I'm not going to be able to do that until July, late July, unfortunately, because my dad ordered the game for me for my birthday on Amazon. But it's not going to be here until late July, so it missed my birth date and my entire vacation. It wasn't his fault, and I'm not blaming him for that. It's just how it ended up being. It's long and difficult, very difficult. Yeah, I had heard it was a very difficult game once you to get started in. There's a couple of games I'm considering streaming right now. I think RoboCop Rogue City is going to be the next game that I stream, just because RoboCop Rogue City was one of the most fun experiences I had in a video game, and it was also one of the funniest experiences I had. I'm not going to be streaming Warhammer Rogue Trader alone, ever. That's a special game for me and my friend Doc to stream together. It was his personal request that we try and do something like that with a specific game, but I haven't been able to pick that game up yet. And I wanted it to be something that he and I would both really love and have fun with, and it ended up being Rogue Trader, so that's kind of why he and I are doing that together. There's a couple of things that I might do later with a friend of mine. I gotta call my friend Spartan after the stream. I need to call my nephew after the stream. RoboCop Rogue City is dope. Yeah, I look forward to showing off RoboCop Rogue City. RoboCop Rogue City was one of the most fun experiences I've had on modern hardware over the last several years. I have Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. I could stream that next. So far, the Onimusha games that I've been playing, though, haven't really gotten a lot of traction, just because I guess there's not a whole lot of interest in them. I know I was one of the people who was extremely interested in seeing Onimusha come back to life over the last few years. But my channel doesn't really have a lot of viewers yet, and that's not even just, you know, Twitch. That's also my YouTube channel. I think I've got more subscribers on YouTube than I do here. The devs did extremely well on it, and Terminator Resistance. Yes, they did. RoboCop Rogue City was one of the best video games on PS5, and it was one of those games. It was one of the truest to the original film and what made the original film so special. It gets the humor correct. It gets the characters correct. It references the original source material as much as it plays to it. It's just an amazing game, and RoboCop Rogue City, I want to stream it because I had a ton of fun with it. The only thing I didn't like about RoboCop Rogue City was the final boss. The final boss was ridiculously difficult. And not, in my opinion, for very good reasons. It felt like it kind of went against almost everything the game tries to teach you. Ow! Fuck you! Little bastard! Explain my hate for you. Just to use a different weapon so that it's not all the same weapon. Didn't have too much trouble with the final boss. I did. That guy kicked my ass. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at the game. I didn't 100% it on my first run. I'm probably gonna do a New Game Plus run of it. It's one of the more well put together games too, in my opinion, with what it does. And I honestly hope those guys keep it up. Like, developers of RoboCop, Rogue City, and Terminator Resistance, whatever you guys do, for the love of God, don't lose your souls. No. Ow! What? I have no idea how those attacks even missed. An exploit that was really helpful was a money exploit that could net you a great deal of money, repairs, and costs a lot. Yeah, I had heard that exploit had been patched out. Ah! Oh my god! I thought I dodged that. Apparently not. Apparently, no, you didn't. Okay. Oh my god. His range is so stupid. I didn't do a good job of dodging that either. I was just barely out of its attack reach. I don't remember how deep this this particular Phantom Realm is. I know it's deeper than all the others that we've done so far. Collect! That exploit gone, I can only recommend getting weapons of yellow durability to sell them. Yeah. This bitch kicked him. The drawback to the game that is commonly thought on. If you have an item with a check mark on that that's orange, you won't be able to remove it since it's a quest item. Your pistol that you start with at the beginning is a quest item too. Okay. That seems weird. Almost my ass. Come on. Right in the butthole. There's also a weight system. Yeah, that game sounds like it's built with a lot of tedium. I'm fine with games being difficult. My problem is when you add in so many mechanics that the difficulty suddenly goes from feeling difficult to feeling tedious. Ow! Excuse me. There. Respect my spear! I'm not getting bushwhacked while I try and get rid of that monster. One of the main reasons I never played Kingdom Come Deliverance was actually that game had mechanics on top of mechanics on top of mechanics, and it got to the point where I'm like, it sounds like one of the biggest nightmares of the game is just trying to figure out how many mechanics you have to watch out for. And I wasn't far off from that either. Oh, I was not trying to aggro him yet. Ow. The game really wants me to aggro him now. And I'm not doing it. Ow! That was my fault. I didn't fucking remember to get the hell away from his ass. Ton of fire arrows. Go away. Secret patch also did annoy me because there's a mutant that can levitate and use guns to shoot you. And now it can throw grenades back at you. I mean, in Bioshock, you could, in the original Bioshock, you could actually do that. You could throw grenades back at enemies using the telepathy ability. Fuck off. Is that all you got? Okay. Okay. Drop dead. Difference in difficulty between the two. Well, yeah, I'm aware there is. No, I swung before you did, you dickhead. You did not fucking hit me. Okay. I am not losing all of those souls. Probably have more than I need to max out the Kotsu as it is. Don't care. Really? Really? My movement? Not really working out for me here. Why did my attack suddenly veer way off from who the fuck I was aiming at? Alright, alright. Y'all are cheating now. You wanna fucking sandbag somebody? I'll show you sandbagging. Come here. Next. Okay. That was a waste of magic, and I did not do that on purpose. Okay. Jubei. 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 Jesus Christ. Oh! Can I move, please? No, I can't. Let go of me! Let go! Damn it. This is one of the problems with this game. You put too many fucking enemies in the same room when they're too close to you, and you can't do anything! I was lucky to get out of there, not actually that skilled. Oh my god. And of course the game won't let me impale one of the enemies I need to impale. That was the luckiest Issei I have ever had! Holy shit. And there it is! Jubei's ultimate weapon. Rekka Ken. Running Flames. Obtain the Rekka Ken. This is the most powerful weapon in Jubei's arsenal. Here's the problem. The weapon handles like a greatsword. And it effectively uses the same fighting style that Samanosuke Akechi used for it when he was using his Enryu blade. But I will show off how effective it is. Oh yeah, this is that boss. Keeper of the Gold Scale. A sword with the power of flame. A powerful weapon with very wide range. Oh. Artwork. Entered the demon base. That's the magic attack for this thing as well. Level 3 Dokotsui. Check out my collection and enhance all enhanceable weapons to maximum. I'll give you guys one last boss.
One more time.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can't you die?
I told you I was immortal. This is going to be the real final fight. And my revenge.
You'll notice he's changed appearance again. Ow. Ow. Ow! Ow! Can I fucking move, please? Jesus! I couldn't even move twice there. Damn. Seriously, what a freaking dick.
Jube!
You're alive.
What's up, Oichi? I was just beating some ass. And getting spammed at. Bitch. Ow! Ow! The camera system is not working with me here. Wow, the fight's already over!
Now you die!
You bastard! He splits himself in half, and now both of them can attack you. The downside to what he's doing is that both of them can now take damage. And he beatnicked me into a fucking animation lock. Third time's the charm, dickhead.
Huh. Try to come back from that.
I'll take that orb from you now. Two balls short of a dragon. There's your DBZ reference, folks. And yes, apparently this does kill Kotaro.
Kotaro! I made a mess. Pull yourself together.
Yes, you'll be fine.
Oh, you. I know what happened.
Huh?
My mom didn't abandon me. She didn't want me to become a ninja and tried to escape with me from Fuma village. She was killed for it. But I was so lonely without her. So...
Kotaro!
Rest. Don't speak.
Oh, you. Please get back to your children. They must miss you so much.
I know. I know, Kotaro.
Kotaro!
Mama!
Kotaro!
Kotaro.
Poor kid.
Nobunaga!
Kotaro's known, I believe, the entire time what happened to his mother, and he couldn't cope with it. And that was his way of coping with losing his mother. His story changes depending on who you befriend in this game a little bit. It will change I'm gonna finish the game. There's only one last boss fight, or pair of boss fights to go through. If you don't befriend him enough, this scene doesn't happen, and Jubei will kill Gingham Fats on his own without Kotaro intervening, and Oichi will not die. She will not run into the risk of dying here. She just kind of shows up.
It's time to go.
Why?
But
go
maximizing
home.
your friendship with
I'll
Kotaro
finish
causes
this
this scene and
alone.
kills him.
But
Nobunaga is still your brother. You cannot be involved.
Jubei.
This is also the one boss fight in the entire game you will not get any AI teammate assistance in at all. Yes, Nobunaga is her brother. Oyu is not Oyu. Oyu is Oichi. And I have several complaints about this right here, because Oichi is used as a love interest for Jubei Yagyu. Oichi does not ever marry Jubei. She doesn't even get to later. Historically, Oichi marries Nagamasa until Nagamasa is killed. Nagamasa sends Oichi and his children with her to Nobunaga in
I
Odani.
hope you find happiness.
Or from Odani Castle to the Oda clan, and Nobunaga welcomes his sister back along with all of the children from Nagamasa, seeing no point in killing them, and then proceeds to kill Nagamasa by burning down Odani Castle around him. Oichi then historically marries Katsuie Shibata, a retainer of the Oda clan, and when he is defeated in battle against Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Shibata Katsuie commits seppuku, and Oichi, unable to stand losing her second family, also commits seppuku herself. This game, I don't know what happens to her in this series after this, but
You're too late.
she does not show up again, implying she followed her historical power.
Into this golden evil statue. Look at it. Anyone who witnesses it will kneel before its might.
Never! No one will serve a man who has sold his soul to the demons.
You are not worthy.
Nobunaga is, without a shadow of a doubt, the hardest boss in the entire game, and is easily one of the most overpowered and difficult bosses to manage in the entire game.
Die.
He has some of the hardest to dodge and block attacks in the game. I don't even know how that hit me.
Die.
He can change elements, he can spam elemental attacks. Nobunaga has a lot of really bullshit tier moves in this game. This is, in my opinion, definitely the hardest boss in the Onimusha series. Beaten out only by one other boss in the entire game, and that is the boss at the end of Onimusha 4, Dawn of Dreams. seem to damage him. Okay, now I can. Ow. No, damn it! He's just spamming right now. If he runs out of energy, he comes back here and then does this to recharge. That's lightning. Ow! Or is that Earth? No, that's Earth. Oh, I bet I know how this works. Yup! You have to hit him with the right attribute. Ow. I'm pretty sure I dodged that. Is that wind? Pretty sure that's wind. Yeah, that's wind. Ow. Ow. Do I have to hit him with the correct counter attribute? Is that the trick? Ow. Yes. No, that's ice again. That's fire.
Die! Die!
That's wind. Shit.
Die!
What?
Die!
Nobunaga's perdition.
You will die!
One last boss fight. Also, this is incredibly fucking disgusting.
I must believe in the Oni. It will guide me! Faith, charity, respect, honesty, strength!
Super Saiyan! And now for a bad boss fight. It's very easy to die fighting him here. That was me getting greedy. Ow. Is that Yoshimoto Imagawa's head I see up there? This boss fight is ass, by the way, and I'll explain why after the fight's over. Defeated the Golden Evil statue.
You cannot defeat me. I will rise again.
Why can't he defeat you? Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. And that's the end of the game. I'm going to let the credits play. Producer Keiji Inafune, good producer. So, this was Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny, remastered. Honestly, I think they did a pretty good job of bringing this game back to life after its time. My one problem with this game, honestly, with the remaster, is that it is just as good, but it is also just as bad as it used to be. It still has a lot of bosses and enemies and instances where the game actually spams the shit out of very specific attacks. You will notice that I kind of have to default on many instances to spamming attacks on the charge attacks list. That's because the charge attacks are unblockable. They cannot be blocked. Like tier 2 and tier 3 charge attacks, your opponents can't really block them, so obviously that's the best way to do it, is to just try and dash around, dodge around them, and then unleash those heavy attacks to get them taken out. I didn't really use the Dokotsuki at all in the game. That's because its fighting style is terrible. I tried to show you how it works there at the end. You swing it twice. He swings it and then spins around and slams it on the ground. That's the fighting style the Dokotsuki has. Without the Dokotsuki secrets, that thing is just a really big, slow, styleless hammer. I think they learned their lesson with weapons like that in the sequel, because the sequel has an axe for you that is actually better. There is a flail that you also get that, again, has it's got a much better style. It's much more interesting to use. It actually functions and it works. The major issue that I have beyond that is the friendship system in this game is not very well explained or designed. You kind of have to figure it out for yourself. Some of the you have to play this game through and get different friendship levels with different characters to experience the entire many different ways this game's story can play out. Kotaro, you could choose not to befriend him and he won't show up to save Jubei. Instead, Jubei will have to get himself out of trouble. If you give Eke a high degree of friendship, he will show up at Gifu Castle and he will run around unsealing certain treasure chests and locating the key necessary to get Jubei out of the bottom of the tower. If you get high enough friendship with Magoichi, Jubei will get shot with a petrification bullet in the petrification cave, and Magoichi will come to his rescue, and Magoichi will fight through a horde of Genma in order to save him. So, Magoichi does actually help Jubei, and so does Eke, but you have to have a high enough degree of friendship with all four characters to do that. And the problem is that if you get friendship too high with certain other characters, it can override unlocking their individual sequences where they come to help you. If you choose not to befriend certain characters by giving them a lot of gifts, other things can happen. Eke on Kokuji can actually try to kill Jubei if you do not befriend him, because Nobunaga will promise him that he will make him a feudal lord if he hunts Jubei down. And you will have to kill Eke in that particular potentiality. So you can't really see everything in a single playthrough, and that's both good and bad because it adds replayability to the game's story, which the previous Onimusha doesn't really have. But it's also bad because it means that you can miss out on a lot, and you can miss out on a lot purely because this system is not very well explained to you. This system is not shown to you. This system is not even taught to you. It's just it's like the game just tells you, hey, you should give gifts to characters. But be careful, some characters don't like some gifts. It doesn't tell you that giving somebody a gift they gave you back will actually make them dislike you a little bit. It doesn't tell you who really likes what. You kind of have to figure that out for yourself. Here's the post-credits scene.
Jubei.
Or you.
It's never explained how Nobunaga intends to rise again and why Jubei was unable to kill him despite destroying everything that he had built. So in terms of story completion, we've got about 62% story completion, because you'll see right here, purple is kind of specific, red is a specific thing, and then yellow is Eke, green is Magawichi. So when you see multiple colors at once, you will see different character interactions. If you choose not to really befriend anybody, you can run into instances where you run into a lot of creatures and a lot of other characters will pop up. There's, like, you'll see this, Eke joins Jubei. I mentioned there's actually a version of this cutscene where Magawichi will help and Eke will refuse. And there's also a version where you don't meet either of them there and you just go on yourself by yourself. Then these are, you know, specific. Where you run into Kotaro here, this is entirely optional. You don't have to do this. You know, Magawichi talks about Eke. Miner's daughter is found. And then we obviously got a lot of these scenes. There's the Kotaro scenes here. Kotaro is not the only one who can appear. Jubei can go through alone, or I believe Magawichi or Eke can also show up here and help him out. All these grayed out boxes are basically, hey, this is what you found, but there's more to find. There's different ways these things can play out, and you could, you know, figure that out yourself. And this is the only true ending to the game, love and sorrow. So don't expect the game to have multiple endings. It doesn't. His love for her kind of shows up here regardless, I think. There's one other way this can play out, and I don't know what it is. It shows you the percentage of Oyu cutscenes, Kotaro cutscenes, Magawichi cutscenes, Eke cutscenes that you've unlocked. So this is the game telling you, hey, you're not done. Go back and play more, because there's more you can do. Apparently I missed a Phantom Realm. I did, actually, because you're supposed to go over to where the Rekka Ken is and then access the floor below. And it unlocks one other thing. I actually forgot about that. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been Savage Hound Dusk, and I'll see you guys next time when we begin RoboCop Rogue City.